Yes, greetings, blessings, people. We have a very special guest joining us live and direct right here on the Big Bad Station each and every time. Big shout out to everybody who's been locking in, tuning in. It's always a blessing. And of course, this special guest is joining us live and direct right here on the phone. So of course, special guest, let the listeners know who you are and a little bit about yourself.
All right, bless and love. I'm the artist known as Jah Guidance, and I hail from the Twin Island Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. All right. My main genre of choice is reggae, and my goal is to aspire to inspire and to promote positivity through my music. Through the messages of my music.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Wow, I love that. I love that. You know what? We've already got somebody commenting saying that there's lots of talent coming out of Trinidad. What are you saying about that?
No, that's most definitely true.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But you know what? I'm seeing more and more as of late, like more and more talent coming out of Trinidad. Is it this time is now, or is it a case of there's always been that talent but we're exposing it a little bit more?
There has always been that talent that has been out there. It's just that I think now, as times have changed, and since social media became prominent in terms of showcasing your music and getting the music out there to be heard, I think that now is the time that a lot of people are starting to gravitate to the artists from Canada.
I hear that. And I'm so happy that is happening, because you're seeing different flavors, different styles coming together, and seeing yourself, the likes of yourself, Queen Omega, and the list continues from Trinidad and other Caribbean islands as well. I feel like it's a blessing to have different flavors and different styles.
Yeah, most definitely, man.
For real. So tell the people and the listeners out there about your journey. How did you get to who you are now?
All right, so from hailing from Trinidad and Tobago, the main genre here is soca.
Yeah.
Right, so when I started to sing soca music.
Okay.
Right, and a little bit behind that, let me just go back a little bit further from that, is that I have a lot of talented friends who do so many different things, and I ask God for the ability, for me to be able to do something to honor his name in some way, some shape, or some form. I didn't know it would have been with the blessing of music, the gift of voice,
Yeah.
But that's how it came. And I just utilized that and keep moving forward,
Okay.
Stride to stride. But jumping into the reggae journey from soca music, right?
Yeah.
I just used to perform in a store in my native village, San Juan,
Okay.
in Trinidad. Yeah, and a whole bunch of kids just came up to me because they came upstairs to the store, and they were like, they wanted to hear the voice, to see the face behind the voice,
Nice.
Because every day they're passing, they're hearing this voice over and over, and they want to know about who is this person singing.
Yeah.
So they came upstairs, and when they saw me, all the little kids was hugging me and stuff, and that opened my eyes. Somewhat it made me see that I need to be an inspiration to some of these kids, because if you really listen to some of the messages in the music these days, right? Everything has a place, but if you listen to the messages, it's messages of negativity and violence and things that promoting things for us to eliminate each other.
Yeah, for real.
So I choose to take the next part. I choose to walk a different path.
Yeah.
To try to inspire the youth. So
Wow.
that is really my aim behind doing the music I do.
Yeah,
To
man.
promote love, peace, positivity, motivation, inspiration, you name it.
Yeah.
That's my journey there.
I love that. I love that.
Give thanks.
Every time. From your positive and your spreading love, what is there? There's nothing not to love, right? For real.
It's true.
And so, I've heard from the grapevine and being in this industry itself, it's quite difficult sometimes to be on a righteous path, to be positive, to be this, to be that, because of the industry of music. But how have you found it?
Yep. It has been difficult, but once you're doing job works, you don't really study it too much, because I mean, that there's no power greater than the power of Jah.
That's it. For real, I hear that 100%. And how have the youths taken to you from that time to this time? Are they still loving your vibe, loving your energy?
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. As I drop a song right now, like everybody just gravitates to it immediately. The radio stations down here playing it frequently. It's in full rotation. So, I mean, I can see my progress on my journey from when I started trying to get on a radio station to just get one interview to now being on almost every radio station with radio stations wanting interviews with me.
Nice.
So
yeah. I like that. I like to hear that. I like to hear that there is progression. And just so that others can learn from you, what did you do to kind of encourage that? So radios come to you, so people want to interview. What did you do?
It's just a matter of being consistent,
Okay.
You're being consistent. So you keep producing quality music, but you do it consistently. Eventually, the right ears will hear it, and the opportunities will come.
I hear that. So you wait for the Almighty to keep calling them.
most definitely. I pray every single day, in and out of season.
Yeah.
You have to have a special time to do these things.
Yeah, for real. We've got a question from a listener. They're asking, what else do you do apart from music?
Apart from music, I do graphic design. I'm also a painter and also a footballer.
Nice.
I'm multi-talented. I do a lot of stuff.
Wow, I want to hear about this graphic design. So do you create logos and things like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to school to do my degree in graphics, bachelor's of graphic arts.
Nice. People, if you want your graphics, please come. That's what I'm saying for the people out there. They need to come to you.
Yeah, man.
I hear that. So who are you kind of listening to at the moment? When you turn on your speakers or you turn on whatever you turn on to listen to music to, who do you listen to?
These days, the vibe I really feel is Protege and Kabaka Pyramid,
Okay. I hear that. And what?
Sometimes a Charm album, but Protege, I've been listening to the album frequently.
Nice. And he's just released something with Tippy. It's called Charm to Zion, a new kind of album vibe where Tippy I Grade, Tippy I Grade, who did Kabaka Pyramid's sort of vibration, also Akabeka, he worked with those guys and they've just done another collaboration, and I think it's a collaboration looking at that album, but they've kind of changed it a little bit, from what I understand.
That's good vibes.
Yeah, man. I think it's gonna be like a spiritual. I think it's gonna be a spiritual vibe. They haven't released anything yet, so I'm looking forward to hearing that.
I'm looking forward to hearing it as well.
Yeah, man. I'll send you the link to it. We've got another question.
Appreciate it.
We've got another question. They're asking, so how do you feel about hip hop and reggae being fused together? That's quite a good question.
I'm fine with it. You see, there's supposed to always be evolution in music,
Yeah.
So, it doesn't matter what you fuse it with. I just you can fuse rap with reggae, you can fuse hip hop with reggae, you can fuse anything with reggae.
Yeah.
Right? As long as the message in the music is that about positive message, I am all for it.
I hear you.
I am all for it.
Yeah, I'm kind of on the same length as yourself, really. As long as it has that positive message, and kind of comes from a loving place, it's not violent or anything like that. I think we can have elements of that, but I'll be honest with you, I love my roots reggae. I love my old school roots.
Love it as well. I wouldn't even lie.
I hear that. So what have you been up to? What have you kind of been doing, getting up to, that the listeners can get excited about?
So my aim is to actually have a reggae album.
Okay.
Right? I haven't been able to do an album just yet. I have newer songs, but I haven't had an album yet. So I've just been working on, doing new music, just bringing different type of vibes, different styles of the reggae, but it is roots, but just creating a catalog, having a catalog there. So my problem right now is knowing what song to release next.
Okay, I get you.
But that's a good problem to have, because you don't have to always be scrambling looking for something to release next. You always have songs there in the catalog. You can just listen to them and choose which message you think would connect to the people, like how you feel about this now.
Yeah, I hear that. That's 100%. And when you're in like the zone of recording or the zone of writing music, like how do you work it? Do you kind of freestyle it? Do you write it down? Like how do you work it, or do you listen to a rhythm?
No, so firstly, sometimes the melodies come to me in my head just like that, without listening to any instrumental.
Okay.
Right, but what I mainly do is just isolate myself from all the noise and disconnect from everything.
Yeah.
Right, and just go in the studio and just hold a mids. Sometimes I may hear instrumental, and off the top I get a vibe for it one time. When I record in the recording process, however, I usually just hum out any melody, sometimes freestyle.
Yeah.
And I can always put words to it after, but the melodies is important.
Okay, I get you. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I hear that. We've got a bit of another question now from a listener.
Sure.
They're asking, because you are doing reggae, do you ever? I think they're asking, do you ever imitate Jamaica? I think it's Jamaican accent, because I think.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what they're trying to say 100%, but I think they're asking if you imitate.
I think I know why they asked that question, because a lot of reggae music, right, is popular in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Right. So I think that most Trinidadians within the other genres like dancehall and stuff, they actually mimic the twang of Jamaicans.
Yeah.
Because they wanted to sound a little more authentic.
I
right,
hear you.
rather than make it sound like Trini, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't mimic that. I just bring it from the heart and sing it in my native language.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, that's just basically how I do it. I don't mimic like the others.
Yeah. You know what? I have to give you a head nod, a fist bump for that, because I feel like that makes you more authentic, more you.
Yeah, most definitely.
It's who you are. You're not from necessarily Jamaica, but you're from Trinidad, and you are who you are,
Exactly.
Yeah, man. So big up for the listener who sent that question in. I was trying to read what they were actually saying properly to me. So we do have another question that's just come through. They're asking, do you like to collaborate with female artists? I think they're asking if you like to collaborate with female artists and female DJs or producers as well.
Yeah, I have no problem with that at all. Actually, I have a collaboration with a jazz songstress called Paola Pieri.
Okay.
From Italy.
Nice.
Yeah, I have a collaboration with her. I have no problem collaborating with any type of artist, male or female,
Yeah, I hear that.
As I say, as long as the vibe is there, the energies connect.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
I hear that. So, of course, you spoke about that you would like to do an album in the future. But what has been some of your latest releases that people can go and check out?
My latest release is called Love Makes the World Go Round.
Yeah.
Right, that one has just been distributed, so it's on Spotify, iTunes, it's everywhere. So they can go check that out on YouTube as well.
Nice.
Right? And you can check that out. Before that, I had a song called High Grade.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's doing the wrong thing in Trinidad as well.
Nice.
Still in rotation. And before that, I had a song called Falling.
Okay.
Which was a love song.
Yeah. I hear that. And a lot of your music seems to be around love, like you mentioned. But when it comes to the aspect of love, do you think people know what love is?
I think a lot of people actually do not know what genuine love is.
Yeah.
Love is to be selfless. Love is not to be selfish.
Yeah.
Right? And it's just that natural feel that's within you. Right? You don't have to force to love somebody. or forced to show love to somebody. Right? That's genuinely supposed to be coming from within you.
Yeah, I hear that.
Right?
Yeah, man. And, you know, it's interesting, isn't it, how love, peace, unity should be very natural things to us that we say on a regular basis, but it seems to be falling short here and there.
No, that's true. That's so true.
Yeah. But you know what? How can we not fix it, because it's hard to just say fix it, but how can we put that out to the people to keep on loving, keep on unifying, and so on and so forth? What would you say?
I would just say, be a little more empathetic. Sometimes you never know what somebody is going through.
Yeah.
Right? So, or whatever might be happening to them to change their mood, So just be a little more empathetic and a little more understanding.
Yeah, for real.
Right? And then I think that your energies will connect with these people, because if you're naturally a loving person and you're showing love all the time,
yeah,
right? It's only a matter of time before somebody connect with you.
That's it. I hear that. Yeah, man. For real. 100%. We have a question from a young listener now. They're asking, what advice can you give them starting out in the music?
What advice I give them? With what?
Because they want to be an artist, so they're asking, when starting out in music, what advice could you give them?
First and foremost, I think you need to be confident in what it is you're doing.
Yeah.
Right? Be authentic as much as possible. Right? I know there will be, some kind of element where you want to mimic other artists because you're looking at these people, but they need to actually be you.
Yeah.
For you to stand out. Right? You don't want to fit into any crowd. Always strive to be a leader.
Yeah.
And walk your own path. Right? Despite all the challenges and obstacles that you may face in music, right? I urge everyone to just pray about it, stay focused, to get tunnel vision, and just keep going.
For real.
Right? Not everything will go your way all the time, but don't ever let that discourage you.
For real.
Believe in what it is you're doing and keep going.
Yeah, man. I love that. I love that advice, for real. 100%. So, I can't have you on here, on the radio, and not ask you to sing a little something. Would you be up for that?
Yeah, that's no problem.
Yeah, man. So when you're ready, let the people hear what you've got.
Alright. I'll let them hear a piece of the new song.
Yeah, man.
Love Makes the World Go Round.
Nice.
Alright, here we go. That undeniable feeling within, it has the power to bring the whole world together. Said it no matter the color of your skin, no matter your age, your size or your shape. See, we all from one human race, what we need is love. So love makes the world go round, Love makes the world go round. Don't you dare change up that smile to a frown. Once you show love, it comes right back around. So love makes the world go round, yeah. Love makes the world go round. Don't you dare change up that smile to a frown. We need to show love. Hey, we need to find the love again, where we can unite and we all come friends. So fight against your sisters and your brothers, then the world needs love. Bring back the love again, back to a time when we used to help each other when a brother fall and we would have pick him up again. All our vibes bring good times on the block again. The world needs love. Bring back the love again. The world needs love. So love makes the world go round, yeah. Love makes the world go round. Don't you dare change up that smile to a frown. Once you show love, it comes right back around. So love makes the world go round, yeah. Love makes the world go round. Don't you dare change up that smile to a frown. We need to show love. Yes, I.
Hey, energy. I was getting into that. I was bopping away. Yeah, man. I mean, how can you not get into that? Love makes the world go round. I love that.
Give thanks.
Every time. So, how can people find you? How can they get in touch with you? Or how can they book you?
My management information is actually on my IG.
Okay.
All right. I am Jah Guidance on IG. Well, I have two pages, right? I have a music page and I actually have a page where people could communicate with me on a personal.
Okay.
So I am Jah Guidance is that personal page, and Jah Guidance Music is the music page.
Okay.
Right, and they can follow me on YouTube at Jah Guidance Music 868. Right, and as long as they click the notification bell there and subscribe to the channel, you're going to definitely know when my next release comes out.
Nice. I love that. I love that. You know what? It's been a blessing to speak with you. We've got another interview on Instagram up and coming, and I can't wait to see that interview as well. But it's been a blessing to get to know you on a little scale so far, and I hope so much more will come from the music that you're producing, because it's positive and I love that.
Give thanks. And it's been a blessing to be on this platform for me to communicate with your listenership and answer some of these questions, so some people could get to know a little bit of Jah Guidance and what Jah Guidance is about,
Yeah, man. And you know what? I just want to say to you, give thanks and thank you for doing positive music, because I know it's difficult, but keep doing what you're doing, because it's definitely making a difference, for real.
The reward doesn't have to be now, The reward is later down.
That's it.
Because I want my music to be similar to like how Garnet Silk, how you call it, Bob Marley and all these other artists. You see, up to this day, these people's music are still relevant.
That's it.
Right, real. So it's about relevancy. It's not just about making millions of dollars. We don't study these things.
Yeah.
The blessing is greater than that's the greatest reward.
For real.
Monetary things is not the greatest reward.
For real.
Those things can go and fade away.
That's it. And like you said, it's about a legacy and making sure that the next generation know what's going on.
Yes, most definitely. That's it.
For real. And before we do go, what would be your final words, your final thoughts for the listeners out there before we do go?
I just want to say that based on all the things that are going on in the world right now, with all the negativity and things that plague in the world, right? I just want everybody to just aspire to inspire. So inspire somebody who's probably around you, who's close to you, or whatever the case might be. Just always try to inspire somebody else to do a little bit of positivity. And with that, we will win you up.
That's it. I hear that. I love that. Yeah, man. For real. And once again, thank you. It's been a blessing. And I look forward to the next interview we've got coming, yeah?
Yes, give thanks. I look forward to it as well. And, blessed love to everyone out there who's listening,
For real, 100%. And I hope you have a blessed rest of the day.
I wish the very same for you as well and your listeners.
Blessings. We'll speak again.
Yes, I agree.
Bless I. Bless.